again, everybody, and welcome back to the final game of the East Coast Wizards Showcase here in the Edge Sports Center, Bedford, Massachusetts. Your starting lineup for the Western Selects as they take on the home team, East Coast Wizards, is going to be Rotman along with Orizati and Sievers. Blue Liners are going to be Lou and Mullet. Rivera has the net. There's 15 minutes on the clock to get this contest underway. Selects are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio, and they're dressed in all red unis this morning with the black shoulders, white piping around those black shoulders. Get a white and black armband, waist, and socks. And the shells are going to be all red with the vertical black and white stripe. The East Coast Wizards got their gold-colored jerseys on with black piping, 2 stripes around the arms, one lone one on the waist, and their socks are going to be black with the gold and white thick piping. Shells are going to be a various of sorts, as it looks like we got a handful of girls on this team from others. Most of them have the traditional East Coast Wizards black pants. And in there now is going to be Sophia Monaco on the forecheck along with Wiedenmeyer. And that's going to be Sloan up there front. And the defensive side of it's going to be Rosen and Westergaard. Chip pass Rosen to be picked up by the Wizards on the left wing. Hatchman's going to make a move around Rivera. On the far side, they chip one in on the back door, and it's 1-0, folks, at 13:50 to go here in the first. Wizards get on the board quick. Lineup, the goal scored by looks like number 10 in the first period at 13:50. And the Selects are short, down by 1. Playing center is going to be Sophia Monaco taking the draw. Blue Liners are going to still be Rosen and Westergaard. It's going to be Sloan and Wiedenmeyer flanking Sophia Monaco down behind the goal line. It's Monaco going to work, stuffed out the left point, firing a shot. Is going to be the Wizards. That puck's going to trickle out of the zone. Here comes Sloan and Monaco on the forecheck, going D-to-D. And be kept in by Monaco. Monaco gets hammered into the wall, no call. Hailing in at the blue line here is picked up by Rosen. Rosen at blue line is going to send one in deep. Down in the left wing corner it goes. D-to-D pass. Rosen on the forecheck along with Elena Monaco. Wizards breaking it up the ice here to the near side in front of Gianna. One-on-one is going to flip one over the net into Rivera. Down in the right wing corner. Giving chase is going to be Gianna. Gianna going to pick up the loose change, hits the brakes and goes into the right wing corner. And she's going to dig her way through it and pushing it out. Here comes Gurion trying to push it forward to the right point. Chip packing in the slot. Poke check by Lou. Tied up is Monaco. Monaco knocks it free into the hands of Zoe Smith. Smith pushing it out of the ice in the center. And Selena Monaco on the forecheck. Try to make a move around Monaco. Monaco harassing. Breakout pass here to the near side at center. Pass Gurion down behind Lou. Into the left wing corner it goes. Lou down low behind the net of Rivera. Going to work in the right wing corner. Cut off by the Wizards. Coming in is going to be Gurion for support. Wizards swinging over here to the near side. Coming in is Smith. Chip back down low for Gianna. Gianna hits the brakes. Cuts back here to the near side. Drops it for Lou. Lou over to Smith. Smith going to push it up the ice here. Goes cross ice for Malino. Picked off by the Wizards. They go D-to-D. Reversing the ice real quick as the Selects go for the line change. Tipped out by Orizati. Coming in for Lou. Fired a shot wide left of Rivera. Picked back up by the Wizards. On the far side they go. Releasing it out towards Sophia Monaco now. Monaco going to push her out. Poke checked away by Smith. Is Sophia Monaco and Smith now. Monaco up to Smith. Smith in the high slot. Comes across. Fires a shot right under the glove of the Wizards goaltender. And we're going to get a whistle at 11:56 to go here in the period. Make it 11:55 as they let a few more seconds go off on that one. Your lineup headed out there now will be Monaco along with Orizati and Sievers up front. Blue Liners are going to be Mullet and Westergaard. Orizati going to take your draw in the right wing circle. Wins it over to Sievers. Sievers try to get it back to Mullet. Mullet at the right wing hash marks now. Monaco covering D. Backing up is Mullet. Monaco going to jump into battle with Orizati and Sievers on the half wall. Monaco bouncing out top of the right circle. Battle won by Orizati. Sent out to the point for Westergaard. And the Selects are going to have to regroup. Pulling it back. Westergaard check, first check by 1. Monaco chips it inside the zone. Monaco with a burst of speed going to the left wing half mark. Loose change picked up by Orizati. Knocked loose back to Monaco. Monaco to Sievers. Sievers looking for the give and go to Orizati or Monaco. Both she had options in front of the net. Out to the point for Rosen. Rosen curls and fires. Tipped by Orizati just off the right post. Back in the left wing corner. Cut off by Sophia Monaco. Girl blows a tire. Monaco chips it back down low. Sievers comes in now. Puts the Wizards girl into the wall. Play behind the net. Orizati fires a shot. Rebound out front. Still puck is loose. And the referee blowing the whistle, even though the puck may have been free. He was on the wrong side of it. And at 11:08 to go here in the period, we'll get a whistle and an offensive zone face-off for the Selects. Out there now is going to be Sloan along with Rotman and Wiedemeyer up front. Blue liners are going to be Rosen and G from right to left. On the half wall, Wizards throw it back down behind the net into the right wing corner. Cut off by Sloan out towards Rosen. Rosen going to fire a clapper from the right point. High into the left wing corner it goes. Gianna pinching hard. Now Gianna sends it back down behind the goal line for Sloan. Sloan hits the brakes trying to get it over to Wiedemeyer. No go. Right off and flung off here to the near side. Blocked by Rosen. Backhanded in the zone by Rotman. Cut off by the Wizards. And Rosen throws it right back in the hands of Rotman. Rotman hits the brakes to the blue line. Comes in. Fires one across. Wiedemeyer to Sloan. And back the other way. It's going to be Gianna on a foot race now. Coming off the left wing hash marks. Monaco comes in. Forced to the fired shot. Rivera with the save. But we're going to get a whistle. Rosen comes in. Pushes her out of the way. And it looked like Rotman falls on top of it with Rivera. At 10:32 to go here in the period. Defensive line change headed out there for the Selects. Rotman on the draw. Picked up by Sophia Liu. Sloan here on right wing. West Wiedemeyer in the slot along with Mullet. Liu in the right wing corner now. Excuse me, pushing it up on the far side. A little chip pass out of the zone, collected by the Wizards. Looking to go D to D. It is chipped loose by Wiedemeyer down in the right wing corner. Wiedemeyer on the forecheck, forced to go up the boards, but it cut off by Liu. Hope check by Rotman, or by that's Smith rather. Firing one in left of Rivera and off her blocker and in. It goes at 10:06. Rivera was looking to direct it just into the left wing corner, and it just fumbled off the top of her blocker. Number 11 scores here from the blue line at 10:06 to go in the first period, and the Wizards take a 2-0 lead as we head back out to center ice. It's going to be Smith, Gurion, and Monaco up front. Blue liners are Mullet and Liu. Wizards going right back to the way, cut off by Liu at center ice, knocks it down for Smith. Back in the hands of Elena Monaco, get out of the way, stripes. Here comes Elena, chips it in down to the left wing corner. Down behind the net, Wizards coming in along with Smith, circling it back here to the near side. Gurion on the forecheck down the right wing half wall. Cut off by Gurion, puck's going to trickle out of zone for Rosen. Rosen dragging it forward now at center, pulling it back down, curls around to her forehand in front of her own blue line. Sauce across here to the near side for Smith. Smith fires one low right in the Wizards goaltender's glove, and Monaco comes in to put pressure on her at 9:30 remaining. 9:28, 9:27. Now they finally stop the clock. Faceoff goes into the right wing circle. Sophia Monaco makes her way out there with Sievers on right wing. Orizati going to take your draw, and it's going to be Westergaard and Rosen on the blue line. Puck swings off to the far side. Pitching in is Westergaard. Chip back down low. Orizati on the forecheck with Sievers. Swung over here to the near side as the Wizards. Sievers going to work. Here comes Sophia Monaco. Puts the girl on the wall. Picked up by Orizati. Orizati fires a shot. Glove saved by the Wizards goaltender at 9:11 to go here in the period. And we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff once again for the Western Selects. Monaco stays in the slot. Sievers goes to the half wall. Blue liners are Westergaard and Rosen. And Orizati going to take the draw in the right wing circle. Orizati wins the draw back to Sievers. Sievers over to Rosen at the blue line. Rosen comes out of the zone with it, pulling it back at neutral ice. Going to have to regroup. Over to Westergaard on the far side. Heads towards Monaco in front of the penalty boxes. Westergaard trying to muscle it in the zone. She does, but it's picked off by the Wizards, and here they come regrouping the other way. Rosen takes away the pass. Up front here past Orizati. Here comes the Wizards in front of Rosen. Rosen going to knock it loose in the left wing corner. Shifts it down low for Westergaard. Westergaard popped it loose for Rosen. Rosen over here to the near side for Sievers. Kept in by Wizards. Back down low for Rosen. Rosen going to shove it off to the far side. Monaco goes trucking right wing hash marks now. Monaco sends it out of the zone. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 8:32 to go here in the period. Offensive zone face-off for the Wizards in the right wing circle to the left of Rivera's glove. Out there now will be Sloan along with Rotman and Wiedemeyer. Blue liners are going to be Liu and G. G on the half wall, Liu in the slot. Rotman tied up on a draw. Out to the right point. Coming in is Sloan. Gorbatenko flipping to the left wing corner for Liu. Liu swings it over here to the near side out to the left point. Knocked loose by Rotman. Picked up by Liu. Liu goes cross ice for Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer cuts back, trying to hit Sloan. Sends it in the zone past the Wizards D, and it's Rotman on the forecheck with Sloan. Wizards go cycling here in the right wing corner. Be cut off by Wiedemeyer. Puck is in front of Liu now as Wizards break it out. Making a move around Liu. Liu going to put her in the wall. Knocks it loose down low. Here comes Rotman. Rotman puts her down, and it's going to be Gianna down in the right wing corner now. Gianna sends it over to Liu, or Rotman. Rotman trying to get one here off the stick of the defender, out of the zone towards Sloan. Sloan picking it up at center, going to send one towards the goaltender, and we're going to get a line change in. Here comes Elena Monaco on the forecheck with Rotman. Wizards busting it up the ice, trying to negate the forecheck. Inside the zone, Monaco tries to lay her out. That girl heard the footsteps and got rid of the puck. In comes Zoe Smith. Smith puts an elbow on the girl, knocks her off. And Western Select's got some size and speed. They're going to have to use it to get back in this game. Gorian, the left wing corner to Monaco. Back to Gorian. Gorian chips it down low. Here comes Elena. Going down to one knee. Smith puts a body on it, knocks it free. Here comes Monaco. Monaco gets hammered into the corner. Backing up is Gorian. Monaco and Smith battling it out. Over to Gorian. Down to Smith now. Smith out to the point for Westergaard. Westergaard fires one low. Monaco tips one in the right corner. She got cross-checked on the number. Back to Gorian. Monaco coming in. Knocks it free. Monaco hanging on to it. Over to Gorian. Gorian in front for Smith. No go. It's picked up by Wizards. And here they're coming up to the out of zone. Throwing it away past Westergaard. That's going to go down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Good shift there by those girls from Western Selects. Putting some pressure back on the East Coast Wizards at 6:55 to go here in the first. And Western Selects goes for a line change. It's Severs and Monaco flanking Orizati in the left wing circle. Draw one towards Monaco, picked up by the Wizards. Blue liners are going to be Rosen and G. From right to left. Coming in is going to be Severs and Orizati out to the near side. Monaco cuts her off, puts her in the wall. Bouncing puck is loose at center. Here come the Wizards in a 2-on-2 with Monaco backing. Offsides will be the call as the dreaded move at the blue line slows up the Wizards' rush at 6:40 to go here in the first period. Looking at that screen, might have been a little bright. We'll dial it back so we can see the blue line, folks. It's Severs and Monaco flanking Orizati once again. Rosen and G on D. Coming in is Orizati on the forecheck now, looking to go cross ice. Western Select's doing a nice job of clogging up the neutral zone. Chip past Monaco on the far side in front of G. G going to take her in the right wing corner. Gianna ties her up, takes her down, pushes her off in the right wing corner. Gianna coming in with Orizati. Knock loose in front for Rosen. Rosen curling back around, hangs onto it behind the net of Rivera, loses it in the left wing corner. Severs comes down for support. Chip past Rosen. Orizati going to collect it. Monaco slows her up on the far side. Orizati pushing it up along the half wall. Knocking in the hands of Monaco. Monaco to Rosen. Rosen and Severs in a 2-on-1. Rosen splits the D, fires a shot just over the crossbar in the left wing corner. Here comes Sophia Monaco. Knocks it loose for Rotman. Rotman fires a 9-iron into the net glass in the right wing corner. Coming down low is Sloan. Sloan pushing it loose down in the corner. She's pinned in by one. Here comes Rotman. Rotman puts an elbow into the girl and slams her into the wall. Rotman battling it out now. She's got a girl hanging on top of her. 2-on-2 battle, trying to drag it out is going to be Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer does with Rotman. They got Mullet open at the point. Rotman sends the left wing dot. Poke check by Wizards. Trying to pick her pocket is Wiedemeyer, and it's 2-on-2 in front of Mullet and Lou. Girl goes for a line change, make it 1-on-2. Chipped around Lou into the left wing corner. Lou going to pick her pocket, though. Coming down low is Rotman. Rotman to Sloan. Wizards break up the breakout pass and back down in the corner for Rotman. And it's Rotman and Lou going to work in the corner. Coming down low is Sloan. Sloan taken down. Rotman goes down. And it's going to be bodies that pile up on the interstate along the half wall. 5:13 to go here in the first period. It's going to be 2-on-2, 3-on-2 battle here along the half wall. Western Select's trying to get the edge on that one. They had the numbers. Right back at the blue line. Chip past Rotman, down low for Lou. Lou coming in, backhand past the Mullet. Mullet's got Wiedemeyer on the far side. Wiedemeyer coming in, trying to muscle it forward towards Rotman. And the Western Select's getting a line change. Here they're coming right back up the ice in front of Lou and Mullet. High right side, turn around to Gorian. Elena giving chase. Sends one across. Loose change blocked out to the far side for Gorian. Gorian going to go get it. Monaco comes down low now. Monaco knocks it loose for Gorian. Gorian trying to push up. She's taking off the puck. Thrown past Smith and behind the net of Rivera. Here to the near side. Western Selects need to reset in the defensive zone here. Get their positioning back correctly. Out in front of the slot. Loose change picked up by Elena Monaco. Monaco going to send one out the blue line. Off the stick of the Western Selects. No icing. And it's going to be Zoe Smith. There's an interference call. Nothing on that one. Took her down in front. Can't do that one. Here comes Monaco. Elena just blows the girl up, and she's going to go to the penalty box here for body checking. At 4:10 to go here in the period.
Come on, ref, you blew that one.
Monaco heads to the sin bin. 4:10 to go here in the period. Body checking on Elena for the one-man wrecking crew. So I guess you figured out what you can and can't do right now. I guess you can interfere with the girl and trip her, but you can't body check her into the glass. So we head to the PK. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Smith and Orizati. Blue liners are going to be Westergaard and Rosen. Westergaard chips that one out of the zone. and it's going to be Orizati on the forecheck. Here comes the Wizards in the left wing corner, harassed by Orizati, and she regroups back here to the near side. Wizards looking to set it up. Orizati clogging up the middle, making sure they don't get that cross-ice pass to split things up. On the far side, near side, giving chase to Severs. Severs, Keilani going to work out the left point, going right back in. Severs breaks up the play and chips it down with 3:38 to go here in the period and just under 1 minute remaining on that classic packaging PK. Wizards breaking up here to the near side. Rotman comes out on the ice now. She's backing up here in the left wing corner, and Rotman takes her down, chips one out of the zone, and we're going to go right back the other way. So Rotman's body check is okay. Got away with that one. We'll get offsides and a whistle. And a face-off just outside the zone. Your lineup out there now is going to be Wiedenmeyer and Rotman. Blue liners are going to be Lou and G. Face-off right in front of us, just outside the zone. Rotman on the draw. Face-off won by the Wizards. Wiedenmeyer giving chase. Sent over here to the near side. Picked up by the Wizards right in front of the half wall. Rotman coming in now. Wizards go cross ice. Kind of split up the middle. Met by Rotman at the blue line. Out to Wiedenmeyer on the far side. High right point. Trying to send one in the middle. Picked up by Rotman, who's going to send one all the way down with 24 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. Wiedenmeyer on the forecheck, forced the defenseman to go back the other way, takes the underneath route. Over here to Rotman, cross-ice pass, hits the girl in stride, and it's the Wizards in a 3-on-2 at Rotman batching in front of Lou. Drops it, top of the left circle, Rotman coming in, out to the left point towards Wiedenmeyer, walking it in the high slot, firing a shot, wide right it goes. Gianna just took a shot in the back of the head there from the Wizards girl. Coming in, Monaco's going to tie her up, push it down low, and puts it down, puck off in the corner. Back in front of that, trying to find a one-timer, saved by Rivera. Gianna doesn't like that, getting a little punch in the back of the head there from the Wizards girl. She gave her a shot after the whistle. And 2:32 to go here in the period. Your lineup now, as we are even strength, is going to be Orizati at center. Severs and Monaco are your wingers. Keilani pulls it forward off the draw. It's going to be Severs and Monaco 2-on-2. Severs goes down behind the goal line, right wing corner. Come in, she's pinned in by one, leaves it for Sophia. Sophia goes cross ice for Westergaard. Westergaard fires a shot, tipped by Wizards, back into the corner. Picked back up by Monaco. She hits the brakes, comes back down low, trying to get it to Severs. Severs back to Monaco. Monaco controlling right wing half wall. Monaco over to Westergaard, left point. Westergaard comes in, fires one low. Tipped by Orizati, back to Monaco. Fires back into that's a Sophia Monaco! Western selects goal at 2:03 in the period. Westergaard rips one from the left point. It was tipped by Orizati, left for Monaco. Monaco fires the backhand shot, and it's a 2-1 game here in the first period. Credit 62 Monaco from Orizati and Westergaard at 2:03 to make this a 2-1 game, folks. Western Selects needed that one to keep themselves in this contest and make it a 1-goal game right here in the first period. Lineup out there stays the same. As far as up front, it's Westergaard and Mullet on D. On the far side, Monaco going to knock it loose. Puck's going to go all the way in the right wing corner behind Rivera for Mullet. Mullet sends one over to the far side for Orizati. Out towards Sophia Monaco. It's Monaco and Orizati. Monaco headmans to Orizati. Orizati across the way, fires a shot wide left. Rebound in front. Looking for Orizati. Cut off by the Wizards. Right to left, here they go on the near side. Here comes Elena Monaco, trucking in hard on the forecheck. Forced her to hit the brakes, and they break it over here to the near side. Wizards pushing it up the ice towards Zoe Smith. Now Monaco getting back inside in front of Rosen. Rosen going to take her wide left, looking for the top of the slot, out towards Elena Monaco. Firing a shot, tipped up front and off the shin guards of the forward. In the net it went. Traffic in front of the net at $120.
It's all right, Rick.
That's an unfortunate bounce, I would say. Number 28 on the scoreboard at 120. Went off her shin guards and in. Not much Rivera can do with that one. Headed back to center ice. It's 3-1. It's Sloan along with Rotman and Wiedenmeyer. Blue liners are going to be Rosen and G. Down behind the net, Sloan going to work in the left wing corner. Rosen surfing in towards the high slot. Backing up his G on the far side now. Looking to go cross ice. Rotman on the back check. Rotman ties her up at the blue line. Puck is free along the line, coming across it. Tied up by Wiedenmeyer. Wiedenmeyer looking to pick her pocket into the hands of Rosen. Rosen trying to shove it forward towards Sloan. Couldn't get it out of the zone on the left wing half wall. Rosen picks her pocket once again. Rosen over to far side for Wiedenmeyer. Wiedenmeyer kicks it out of the zone with 48 seconds to go. Chip past Rotman. Back in the left wing corner for Rosen. Rosen with speed on the far side now. Pushing it up the ice with Monaco. It's going to be Rosen has to hit the brakes, sends it into Monaco. Sophia knocks it free. Left wing hash marks, popped it up in the air, left wing corner. Monaco coming down low. It's Monaco pinned in by herself, waiting for support. Coming in is Lou. Now Severs. Severs breaks at the play at center. Bouncing puck into the corner for Rosati. Out here to the near side. Severs harassing, chops it loose, tipped forward by the Wizards, and it's going to be Sophia Lou in a foot race. Lou hits the brakes, hangs onto it, gets put into the wall, loose change picked up by Sophia Monaco, over to Severs. Severs trying to hit the brakes, sends one forward to Monaco, trying to push up the ice. Monaco kicking forward to Orzati. Cut off by the Wizards. Head manning up the ice with 9 seconds to go. Blocked by Orzati at the blue line. We're going to get an offsides and a whistle at 3.5 seconds to go here in the first period. And we'll get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of the selects bench. It'll be Monaco and Severs on wing. Orzati going to take the face-off. Blue liners are going to be Mullet and Lou. Monaco pinned in along the half wall in front of the Western Select benches. It was pushed back. That sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Wizards 3 and the Western Selects 1 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by D'Amato's Bakery and Subs in Chicago, Illinois on Grand Avenue in May. D'Amato's Bakery and Subs. Our bread, your butter. Stop in and see Rosanna. Tell her I said hi, folks. Enjoy the intermission.
Get banned for 30 days. This is the time.
Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the selects here in the second. Monaco, Orzati, and Severs up front. Lou and Rosen from right to left on the blue line. Reagan Rivera has the net. 15 minutes on the clock. Monaco just gets upended along the half wall there. No call on the body check. Picked up right in front of the Severs. Severs fires with a rebound out front. Puck is loose. Monaco gets taken down there right along the boards, no call. Looks like one ref might, well, I don't know, folks. They're letting them play, except Elena got the body checking call, so I'm not sure about the end of it here. Down on the right wing corner, sent over here to the near side. Here comes Sophia Monaco coming in, tied up in front, left wing half wall, knocked loose by Rosen. Rosen trying to battle it back into the corner for Severs. Monaco has the net. Out to the right point, picked up by Lou. Lou comes in, fires a shot. Now a little tip by Monaco into the left wing corner it goes. Rosen comes trucking in hard. Rosen going to put her in the wall. Here comes Sophia Monaco. Monaco battling it out. Picked up by Rosen. Rosen high slot comes across. Try to fire a bouncy puck in front of that. Monaco just misses on a rebound. Monaco fires and blocked by East Coast Wizards. Monaco. Girls are getting hammered and he calls a holding penalty. Out there now, folks, is going to be shorthanded as Sophia Monaco went to the box. Down in the left wing corner is going to be Mullet along with Westergaard. It's going to be Wiedemeyer and Rotman in the right wing corner. Wiedemeyer goes down, picked up here. Here comes Rotman. Rotman going to push it off to the left wing side. Mullet tried to slam one out here to the half wall. Coming in, can't get it out. Is going to be out to the Wizards' left point. Pass Rotman, top left circle. Rotman is still harassing. Looks to fire one low. Trying to one-timer wide right behind Rivera. Into the left wing corner at 13:36. Out to the left point. Coming out towards Rotman. Rotman blocks the shot. Rotman pushing it forward. Hangs onto it. Sends one all the way down. Into the right corner it goes. And here comes Orizati. Orizati forcing her to go here to the near side. Up towards Gianna. Cut off. Gianna put a stick on it, knocked it free. He's going to head over to the front of the Wizard benches for Rosen. Rosen going to fire one down. All the way into the right corner here to the near far side for the Western Select benches. Curling back underneath the net. Orizati harassing. Breaking it up on the far side on this Dunkin' Donuts PK. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Western Selects. Parents. Here comes the Wizards on the far side now. Coming in is going to be Sievers. Trying to cut her off in front of Rosen. Top of the left point. Rosen going to poke, check it, knocks it free towards Orizati. Orizati got a piece of it. Back to Rosen. Rosen knuckles one out of the zone with 5 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Trying to make a move around Orizati. High in front of Rosen. Into the left wing corner down low. Rosen going to push it off. Trying to shove it off. Saved by Rivera. Rivera going to fall on it. No, puck is loose behind the net. Still harassing, which we're even strength. Gianna giving chase down low now. It's Sophia Monaco. That puck goes down for icing, though. Thrown away by the Selects at 12:27. We're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off goes into the left wing circle. Out there now is going to be Elena Monaco and Zoe Smith, along with Gurion. Blue liners are going to be Mullet and Lou. Out to the left point, that puck's going to come out of the zone. It's going to be Elena Monaco on the forecheck. Here comes Monaco trucking up the ice. Going to curl around, takes it down, forced her to go back up the boards, cut off at the center, thrown away by the Wizards. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 12:14 to go here in the period. That was a nice play there by Elena, forecheck and forcing her to go back up the boards, and Smith trapping along the strong side. And we're going to do it down in the right wing circle. Smith on the half wall. Monaco in the slot. Gurion in center. Smith going to take it in the right corner. Gurion tied up. Monaco coming in. Forced her to go cross ice with her in front of Lou. Lou going to knock it down at center. Chip back across at center on the far side in front of the Wizards benches. Lou going to push her into the wall. Here comes Monaco, or Gurion rather, out to Smith now. Smith going to go up off the glass. Out of the zone it goes. It's going to be Elena Monaco on the forecheck and a spinning dime puck. Picked it up, thrown away by the Wizards, right back the other way. Coming in for Lou. Lou going to pull it back over to Mullet. Mullet. Wizards, Western Selects regrouping. Knocked loose by Smith, or Sloan rather. Sloan going to throw it forward, just off of Wiedemeyer into the hands of Rotman at center. Rotman coming in now. Rotman going to push it loose, cut off by the Azabet Wizards. And here they're coming in front. Top of the left circle, look to fire a shot. Blocked by Mullet. Down on the far side. Going to work is Wiedemeyer. Coming down low is Rotman. Covering in front of the net is Lou. Puck swings off here to the near side. Coming down is Lou. Thrown behind the net is the Wizards. On the far side for Mullet. Mullet trying to chip it up to Sloan. Blocked by the Wizards. Out to the left point it goes. Coming over is Wiedemeyer now. On the far side for Sloan. Top of the left circle. Firing a shot. Blocked by Lou. Saved by Rivera on the far side. 11:06 to go here in the period. Swings over here to the near side. Right point. Knocked loose by Wiedemeyer. Back in the left corner for the Wizards. Controlling the net. Thrown on the far side. Coming in is Mullet now. Picked up by the Wizards. Blocked by Rotman. Picked up here by Sloan. Chipped out of the zone. Or chipped out of the zone by Wiedemeyer towards Sloan. Coming in is going to be Sloan on the forecheck. Western Selects try to go for the line change in front of Rotman, who's covering D. Poke check by Rotman in the right wing corner. Centering pass up front, saved by Rivera. Rotman going to send it over to the far side. Monaco coming out. Here comes Orizati. Thrown right back inside the corner for Westergaard. Westergaard's going to pick it up now. Westergaard to Monaco. Monaco tipping it forward to Rotman. Rotman on the break. Left wing hash marks. Comes in. She's got Orizati. Fires one in. Glove saved by the goaltender. As Rotman was at the end of her shift, didn't have much legs left there, but Sophia sent one forward looking for her. It was a good look. Out there now is going to be Sievers, Orizati, and Monaco from right to left. Westergaard and G on D. Down behind the goal line, it's Monaco harassing over to Orizati. Sent into the right wing corner. Gianna come pinching in. West Coast Wizards go back behind the net. Orizati now coming out low. Monaco into the left wing corner. Pops it loose for Orizati. Here comes Sievers. Chop loose in front, right wing circle. Trying to break it out towards Gianna. Here they go. 2-on-2 in front of Monaco and Westergaard. Monaco on a slight on speed, left wing corner. Sends it back to Severs. Severs up the bars towards Orazati. Orazati popped it down, but it's picked back up by G in the left wing corner. G over to Westergaard. Westergaard looking to break it out to Monaco. Four yellow jerseys on the strong side. Breaks out here to the near side for Orazati. Back down low for Westergaard. Westergaard on the half wall out towards Sophia, who knifes one out of the zone. Monaco trying to push it forward, puts her in the wall. Trent from one knee, couldn't get a handle on it. Picked back up here by West Coast Wizards on the far side. Blocked by Orazati into the hands of Westergaard. Westergaard between her legs, knocked it loose, gloves it down, sends one forward right in the hands of the Western Selects, or Wizards. Topped on the air, East Coast Wizards in the neutral zone. Picked up by Severs, is going to throw it in. And it's going to be Elena Monaco on the forecheck. Monaco down low. Forced her to go D to D underneath the net. Monaco still coming in, right wing corner. Monaco hangs on it, over to Gorion. Gorion to the point for Lou. Lou waits and fires. Tip one in front of the slot for Smith. Back in the hands of Smith, right wing corner. Smith backhands it over to Lou. Lou pushes one back forward. Coming back is Smith. It's intercepted by the Wizards, and it's 2-on-1 the other way. Smith back checking. In front of Rosen. Try to sauce across. Right hash mark. Play broken up by Rosen. Rosen hacks on it. Pushing it forward. Picked up by Rosen. It's Rosen with speed coming across. Rosen left wing side. Running the referee. Get out of the way. Strikes. Back the other way. Here comes the Wizards. They got a girl breaking up the ice. She couldn't hold the pass. That's offsides by a country mile at 8:30 to go here in the second period. And we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of us. That was a nice shift there at the end by Amanda Rosen. Your lineup out there now is going to be Sloan, Rotman, and Wiedmeyer. Blue liners are going to be Mullet and Monaco. Little M&M. G runs right through the forecheck over to Sloan on the far side. Trying to keep it in is going to be Wizards. Bodied off the puck. Sloan gets taken down for Gianna. Gianna sends one out to the left point and it gets out of the zone. Wizards going to regroup here over to Rotman. Forced to go around Wiedmeyer. Wiedmeyer hacks at it. No call on the slash. Back inside the zone, left wing corner. But he picked up by Rotman. Rotman couldn't get a handle on it. Wizards coming in. Thrown back in the left wing corner. Mullet comes on, releasing his Rotman. Towards Sophia Monaco, out to the left point towards Wiedmeyer. Blocked by Wiedmeyer. Puck is going to trickle out towards the zone. Couldn't get a handle on it. Thrown back in by the Wizards. Puck's going to ring around in the left wing corner. Going to be collected by Gianna. Gianna patiently waits. Going to sauce one out to Rotman. Tipped by Rotman. No icing. Waved off. Into the left wing corner we're going to go. It's going to be Monaco. Sophia Mullen, forechecker. On the far side. Throwing a breakout pass. That puck's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 7:29 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Out there now is going to be Monaco along with Orazati and Severs. Blue liners are going to be Westergaard and Rosen. Orazati on the draw. Here comes Monaco. Out to the point for Rosen. Rosen chips one down low, looking for Severs and Orazati. Severs and Orazati going to work. Monaco and F3. 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Orazati and Severs battling it out with the two girls from Wizards. Severs trying to pull it back. Orazati's got it pinned in. Trying to fish it out is going to be the Wizards. Coming in is Sophia now. Orazati wins the battle. Orazati heads, pushes through the body check, picked up by Sophia Monaco. She's tripped up. Finally a call on the Wizards. Took them long enough to call the tripping penalty. Over to Rosen. Rosen fires one low. Rebound out front. Puck is still free. Picked up by Severs. It's 6-on-5. Down low. Monaco just gets crushed in front of the net along with Orazati. Cross check. There should be 2 penalties on this play. They're only going to get the one at 6:45 to go here in the period. .43 going to the sin bin for tripping. At 6:45. Here in the second. That's resulting in a Western Selects power play. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. Try the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Rosen collecting it. Shot blocked by the Wizards. She tried to send it towards the net, picked up by Rosen. Rosen back over to Lou. Lou headmans it up to the blue line, picked up by Rotman. Rotman going to send it forward, play broken up by the Wizards. Across center, she's going to go and send it in deep behind the net of Rivera. And the Wizards go for the line change. Coming out here on the far side is Rosen. Rosen sauces it down. It's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:03 to go here in the period. 48 seconds to go on that Jay's Beef power play. Lineup out there now is going to be Mullet and D with Lou. Blue liners or up front is going to be Orizani along with Severs and Monaco. Lou in the right wing corner, breakout pass to Sophia. Sophia tried to hit Orizani with the backhand pass. Monaco gets on the defensive side of it. She's pinned in, tries to run through the body check, picked up by Mullet. Mullet back down low for Lou. Lou on the far side for Orizati. Severs to Orizati. It's Orizati and Monaco 2-2. Defender pulls a turn. She falls on top of it. And she's sitting on it right now, picked up by Severs, back to Sophia Monaco. Out of the zone it goes for Mullet, and Western Select's going to have to regroup. Mullet back up the boards towards Monaco. That's going to pretty much do it for the power play. Severs comes in, leaves it for Mullet. And here they're coming across the zone. Mullet, high slot, comes in right side, fires a shot off the into the netting. It goes at 5-12 as it went off the Wizards player. We are even strength. Out there now is going to be Monaco along with Gurion and Smith. Blue liners are going to be G and Mullet. Down on the right wing corner, Smith giving chase. Wizards behind the net, reversing, go back to the far side. Backing up is Mullet. Out of the zone they go towards Gianna. Picked up by Elena Monaco. A Monaco a crossover. Sends one in deep down behind the net. Going to be picked up by Zoe Smith in the right wing corner. Smith coming in along with Gurion. Puck swings over here to the near side. Underneath the net, right to left. Coming in, just chipped past Elena Monaco. Back across the center, up the ice they go, and 1-on-2 in front of G. Highlight like Circle coming in, Gianna giving chase, forced to the play, blocked up by Gianna. On the far side for Gurion and Smith. Muscled forward to Smith. Smith over to Elena. Elena going to come into center, chops it for G. G comes across, headmanning into Smith. She was left. She thought Smith was going to keep going, and Smith slowed up a little bit. Sauce across here at center ice. It's going to be Westergaard and Rosen covering D. Here comes the Wizards at the blue line. Fires a shot right into the glove of Rivera, who's going to smother it. Hey! And here, one of the girls from Rotman. Rotman pushed the girl from the Wizards down. I like that. At 4:17 to go here in the second period. Rotman going to take your draw. Sloan and Wiedenmeyer in the middle there with Rosen sandwiching her. On the near side is Westergaard. Out to the right point. Coming out is Rodman. Rodman blocks it with her stick. Picked up by Westergaard. Westergaard in the right corner. 3 yellow jerseys all over Westergaard. Coming back into the play. Wiedenmeyer covering in front of the net. Here comes Rodman down low. Rosen giving chase in the left wing corner. Out to the left point. Shot blocked by Sloan in the left wing corner. Poke checked away by Rosen. Back in the hands of Amanda. Amanda on the far side chips it off the boards. Makes a move to the inside. It's going to be Rosen with speed. Rosen, right face up that. Tries to fire a shot. Wide right behind that. Amanda picks up their own rebound. Amanda hangs on to the loose change. Over to Rotman. Rotman cuts back to the inside. Rotman, left face off dot, comes down low. Makes a move forehand back in. Fires a shot across. Off the Wizards. Forward and in. Wiedenmeyer scores a goal at 3:38 to go here in the second period. That went from Rosen to Rotman to Wiedenmeyer off the defender and in, and it's 3-2, folks. Your lineup out there now. Monaco and Severs flanking Orizani. Mullet and Lou are your blue liners. Draw was won by Orizani to Monaco, just dropped it back. The Wizards pick it up here. Firing a shot, rebound out front, swatted away, saved by Rivera. Poke check by Monaco. Monaco to Orizani. Picked back up by the Wizards, cut off by Mullet. Loose change for Sophia Monaco. Monaco, right wing half wall. Knocks it loose down here in a half on the corner. Monaco pinned in. Here comes Orizani. Hanging on to it is me Monaco. Monaco drops it back down low for Mullet. Mullet back to Monaco here on the strong side. Back in the corner from Mullet. Mullet going to try to shove one across to Lou. She does on the far side. Western Select's trying to spread it out now over to Severs. Cut back, drops it for Orizati. Orizati up to Sophia Monaco. Monaco, right hash marks, comes down to the right dot. Fires a backhand shot off the crossbar in the left wing corner. It goes here to the near side. Orizati comes in, knocks it loose out towards Mullet. Picked up by the Wizards. Makes a move around Bailey. Poke checked it free. At the blue line, backing up is going to be the Wizards. Going to have to throw it in as they head to recover the offsides. Down in the corner for Lou. And it's going to be Lou down low. Sends it up towards Orizati. Blocked by the Wizards. Blue line picked back up by Orizati. It's Orizati and Monaco at the blue line. Orizati coming and collapsed down by 4. And it's going to be Gianna in a foot race now. Wizards come back. High slot trying to fire a shot. Blocked by G in the right wing corner. Gianna comes down low. Hangs onto it. It's Gianna versus 2. Monaco still hanging on to the puck. Coming in is going to be Gurion for support. Now here comes G. She runs into it hard. Picked up by Gurion. Gurion trying to get up to the board. Still Elena Monaco. Out to the right. Hash marks right point coming over. Fanning out as the defenseman. Elena cut it off. High right slot towards Rosen. Shot blocked by Rosen. Back in the left wing corner. Here comes Gianna. Gianna puts her into the wall. Hangs onto it now. Left wing hash marks now. It's going to be Gianna along with Gurion on the half wall. Here comes Zoe Smith in for support. 3-on-3, 50-50 battle. And it's going to be Smith hacking on it. Puck is still loose along the strong side. Out to the top of the circle, cut off by Elena Monaco. Monaco trips her up. It's picked up by Gurion. Gurion to Rosen. Rosen pushing it up the ice at the blue line. Makes a move across. High right side. Smith goes to net. Rosen fires a shot. Over the crossbar on the near side. Picked up by Elena Monaco. Monaco sends it back down low. Cut off by the defenseman. Here comes Rotman and Smith looking to put the hammer on her. And it's picked up on the far side by the Wizards. Cut off by Monaco. Monaco bodies it loose. Cut off by Rotman at center. Backhanded in the right wing corner, and the Wizards go for the line change. Here comes Westergaard. Westergaard drops it back down low for Rosen. Rosen breaks it out the far side, hitting Wiedemeyer. Intercepted at the blue line, pulling it back across. That'll be offsides at 1:09 to go here in the second. And we head back out just outside the zone. It's Wiedemeyer along with Rotman and Severs up front. Westergaard and Mullet on the blue line. Puck going the other way. Mullet going to step up. Severs chops it loose in front of the Wizard benches. Elani kicks it out of the zone right in front of the Wizard benches. And Severs dropping it back to Mullet. Mullet, 51 seconds to go to Westergaard. Westergaard to Rotman. Rotman coming in now. Sends it up towards Severs. Blocked loose by the Wizard. Thrown right back the other way into the right wing corner. Down low, it's Westergaard in a foot race now. Westergaard going to come in, going to put her into the wall, locks it loose for Mullet. Mullet over to Severs now. Severs just couldn't get a piece of it. Left point, firing a shot into the left corner. Near it goes, slotted out of the zone by Rotman. That puck's going to head towards the net minder of the Wizards with 26 seconds to go. Here comes Rotman on the forecheck on the far side, chipped out towards Severs, kept in by Lou. Lou pushing it forward. Lou down low, picked up by the defenseman of the Wizards. Out to the far side, backing up is Orizati. It's 2-on-2 with Gianna. Gianna going to slam one right back the other way, trying to hit Wiedemeyer. She does. Throws it back behind the net. Here comes Elena Monaco. Elena going to put her in the wall, takes her down on the far side. Picked up by the Wizards, sauced across to G. G one-on-one, and that sound is the end of the period. So at the end of 2, it's 3-2 here at the Edge Sports Center in Bedford, Massachusetts as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensonville, Illinois. Mama Maria is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensonville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at the Edge Sports Center in Bedford, Mass. You're starting the lineup for the third period. Sievers, Orizati, and Sophia Monaco. Blue liners are Mullet and Lou, and Reagan Rivera has it at 15 minutes on the clock. Selects are working from left to right if you're on the radio. Lou down in the right wing corner, pulling it behind the net. Rivera coming over here to the near side, looking for Sievers. Sievers, the right wing hash marks, or left wing hash marks here on the near side. Orizati trying to push it up the boards. Cut off by the Wizards. They have 3-4 girls here on the strong side. Now they're backing up. Trying to move it is Orizati. Orizati's got a nice position there. She's not letting go of it. Backing up the Sievers out towards Mullet. Puck is at the blue line, pushed out of the zone. And the Wizards going on the far side. Play broken up there by Lou. Lou going to pick it up. Top of the right circle goes D to Mullet. Mullet to Sievers. Off her stick it goes. Going to be Orizati coming up the ice with speed with Monaco. Orizati gets to it. Up off the glass. Bouncing puck in front for Sievers. Sievers in a high slot. Fires a shot. Blocked by the Wizards in the left wing corner for Sophia Monaco. Monaco sends one to Orizati. Tipped right away by the Wizards. On the near side. Here they come and past Sievers. Cut off by Westergaard. It's going to be 3-on-1 in front of Rose. And Monaco back checking in front of the net. Firing a shot. Saved by Rivera. And we're going to get a whistle here as she smothers it. And Westergaard and Rosen came crashing in there to stop the second look opportunity at 13:55 to go here in the period. Out there now. It'll be Sloan and Wiedemeyer along with Rotman. It'll be Westergaard and Rosen on the blue line. Wiedemeyer, high slot, high left side. Fires a shot off the shin guards of Wizards, picked up by Rotman and Sloan in the right wing corner. Backing up is Rosen. 13:40 to go. Down low to Sloan. Sent over here to the near side out towards Rosen. Trying to make a move around Amanda. Right in front. Chip pass Rosen down in the left wing corner for Westergaard. Westergaard coming in. She's going to drag it across behind Rivera left to right. Trying to push it up the boards. On the far side for Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer shoves it forward. Coming in is Rotman. Backhanded back in by the Wizards. Blowing a tire is going to be Westergaard. Shot here to the near side by the Wizards. Coming in is Rosen. Try to send one to the net. Saved by Rivera. Rivera going to smother it again. And we're going to get a whistle as she falls on top of it at 13:10 to go here in the period. And we'll get a face-off in the left wing circle in the offensive zone.
Let's go, Regan. Drop, Reagan. All right, Red, let's go.
Headed out there now for the Western Selects. Orizati going to take the draw. Smith and Monaco up front. It's going to be Lou and G on D. Lou sends one over to the far side, cut off by the Wizards in the right wing corner. Coming in is going to be Orizati to pick it up. Orizati here to the near side. Headmans it over to Smith. Smith try to sauce over to Monaco. Was cut off by the Wizards. They go right back in front of G. Looking to fire a fanny shot. Blocked by Orizati. Knocked down Monaco. And Orizati get taken down by two Wizards girls. Back over to Gianna. Gianna behind the net of Rivera. Right to left. Sauces went out here to Smith. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Chip forward by Smith. Cut off by the Wizards. Zoe Smith going to get to it. It's 2-on-1 with Smith and Monaco. Smith fires one across the Monaco on the back door. Just missed the reaching hands of Elena Monaco. Looking for the tap-in goal. Here comes Smith on the offensive side of it. Backing up is Elena Monaco. They're going to be battling on the half wall is going to be Gurion. It's Zoe Smith now, along with Mullet backing up at the blue line. In comes Sophia Monaco. Gurion going to pick it up. She drops it over to Mullet. Knocked down by Mullet. Back over to the left side. Great pass broken up by Gurion. Gurion to Sophia Monaco. Monaco on the left wing side comes down low, fires a shot, knuckle puck towards the front of the net for Smith. Trying to slam it in is going to be Monaco and Gurion. No go. Over to Rosen, top of the right circle. Rosen walks and fires off the skates of the Wizards. Picked back up by Rosen. Knocked loose for Monaco over to Rosen. Back in the Wizards' hands here in the right wing corner. Throwing one forward. Cut off by Sophia Monaco. Puts a shoulder right in her numbers. You've seen snot bubbles coming out of her face on that one. It's Monaco walking in. Here comes Rosen. Chip past Rosen here to the near side. Rotman coming in now. Rotman forces and throws her into the blast. And down in the corner for Mullet. Mullet here to the near side, treaded over to Smith. Smith trying to set it up towards Rotman. Out of the zone, tipped by Rotman, all the way towards the Wizards netminder. D-to-D pass here, cut off by Rotman, right to left. It's Monaco coming in on a 4-6. She pops it loose for Rotman. Rotman fires a one-timer. And a save by the goaltender of the Wizards. At 11:20 to go, Rotman slammed that one right in there, but the goaltender from the Wizards flashing the leather. At 11:20 to go here in the contest. Out there now is going to be Rotman taking the face-off. Wiedemeyer and Sloan are your wingers. Knocked down by Rotman. Rotman going to fire it. He's going to call the high stick on Rotman. You have to go back and check the replay on that one, but that one's going to come all the way back, folks. It was probably above the shoulders. Lineup looks like it'll stay the same. Maybe not. Nope. Looks like we're going to send Orizati out there along with Severs and Monaco. Blue liners are going to be Westergaard and Lou. In the slot goes Severs, then Lou and Monaco. Make that Monaco, Lou, then Severs. Orizati on the draw. Orizati try to send one forward. Blocked by Lou. Fired a shot over Rivera. And in at 11:09. Right off the face-off, folks. Number 10 with her second goal of the contest at 11:09. And just like that, it's back to a 2-goal lead for the Wizards. Orizati on the draw. Here comes Sophia Monaco trying to split it up. She does over to Severs. Severs dropping it back over to Lou. Past Lou. All the way down on the left wing corner. It's Lou and Westergaard. Lou in the right wing corner on the far side now. Trying to push it up towards Monaco. She does. Monaco knocks it loose for Orizati. Orizati top of the right circle. Swatted away by Severs. Back to Monaco. Poke check by the Wizards. At the top of the right circle. Coming in. Gonna knock it loose. Lou puts her in the wall. Orizati over to Monaco. Monaco sends one out. High slot. It's blocked by the Wizards. Severs with the inside position. Severs muscles it out of the zone. Trying to get it to her. It's Sophia Monaco up the board. Monaco across the middle. Makes a move towards the slot. Tried to cut back. It was poke checked by the Wizards. Here to the near side. Saw us past Orizati. Intercepted by Rosen. Here comes Amanda Rosen. Makes a move into the high slot. Comes around. Fires a shot. Using the defender as a screen. Just over the left wing corner. Sophia Monaco picking it up. Sauce over to Gurion. Gurion looking for Severs. She's pinned in. Down low. Severs trying to get a handle on it. Knocked loose by the Wizards here to the near side. Backhanded forward. And they headman it in front of Rosen and G. Cut off by Elena Monaco. Monaco looking to blow a girl up. She just missed on that one. Over to Gianna. Gianna touch forward to Rosen. Rosen to Gurion back at the left point. Gurion coming in now. Sends it back down low for G. G in the right corner. She gets sandwiched. She's hanging on to it. Gianna going to work here down behind the net with Gurion. Gianna runs through it. Knocks it free. Picked up by Rosen. Rosen up off the glass towards Smith. Smith tried to punch it forward. It's going to be Elena Monaco at speed. Monaco sends one in. Into the right wing corner, she goes on the forecheck. Monaco coming down low. She's going to cook the roll in the left wing corner. Girl loses the puck into the hands of Elena. Elena going to send one over to the point for G. G fires a shot low. Tipped by Smith into the right wing corner for Orizati. Coming over. Orizati going to knock it loose. Elena coming in. She backs up. Smith on the forecheck now. Elena goes for the line change. Smith battling it out in the right wing corner with Orizati. Rosen kind of pinching in. Wizards girl goes down. Orizati still going to work. Here comes Smith now on the forecheck, along with Sophia Monaco. She knocks it loose. Monaco on the left wing half, over to sister G. G fires one. Bouncing puck in the slot, looking for Sophia. It's going to be the Wizards going the other way. Monaco runs into Rosen, trying to make a move around Gianna. Gianna ties her up into the right wing corner. It goes for Rosen now. Rosen going to slam one over here to the near side for G. G pushing it up the ice, picked up by Sophia. Sophia pushing one forward. Down low, cut off by Orizati. Orizati going to put her in the wall. Here comes Rosen now. Rosen behind the net of Rivera. Rosen cycles one back here to the near side. Coming across is going to be Gianna. Gianna going to put a body on it. Knocks it free once again. Gianna goes down. Tries to trip her up. No go. Back behind the net. Poke check by Orizati. Coming in is going to be Gianna in front of the referee now. Two Wizards girls going on it against Sophia Monaco out to the left point. Coming over here to the near side. Back down low. Selection will need a line change. Knuckle puck at the blue line. Glove down by the Wizards. Sent across to the far side. Selects need a line change. Here comes Rosen. Rosen trying to hit Monaco. Picked up by Orizati. I'm sorry, yep, that's Severs. Severs down the left wing corner. Centering pass, she's tied up. Hang on to for Monaco. Monaco's got Rotman out to the right point for Lou. Lou at the blue line. Back to Rotman. Rotman at center, going to hang on to it. Couldn't go with it. On the far side in front of Mullet. Rotman gets taken down at the blue line there. Picked it up. Looking to fire a shot. Blocked by Lou in the right corner. It's going to be Rotman going to work. Rotman right to left behind Rivera. She's got Wiedemeyer out at center. Pass intercepted by the East Coast Wizards. Picked up by them. Coming across it. Going to make a move around. Tripped up by Rotman. No call on the tripping. Down here in the left wing corner for Lou. Lou over to Rotman. Rotman slams it out of the zone. Looking for Wiedemeyer. It's Wiedemeyer and Sloan in a 2-on-3. Wiedemeyer fires one bouncing behind the net for Sloan. Sloan right to left underneath the net. She's hung up. Coming in East Coast Wizards as she whacks at it out towards Mullet. Coming across towards Gurion in front of Westergaard. 1-on-1 versus Westergaard. Force her to get rid of it at 7:22. Westergaard curls around to her forehand, then goes back behind the net. Westergaard maintains speed off the shin guards of Mullet. Coming in is going to be Gurion. Gurion here to the near side, slams one out of the zone into the hands of the Wizards. Gurion keep going at it. Makes a move around slow, backhanded one in the zone, Hjalmarsson style, into the right wing corner for Westergaard. Westergaard down low. Westergaard chips it over here to the near far side for Gurion. Gurion trying to drag it over. Coming down low, we got 2-on-2, 50-50 battle, Gurion and Westergaard, as Westergaard's got a girl just pinned down on the ice. Gurion trying to battle it out, picked up by the Wizards, back in front of the corner for Gurion, who sends one out of the zone. And it's going to be Wiedenmeyer on the forecheck as the Wizards look to go the other way. Here comes Elena Monaco on the ice. Going right back out, just past the reaching hands of Elena Monaco. Poke checked away by Orazati. Monaco to Rosen, back over to G. G hits Elena. Elena pushes it up the ice, trying to hit Orazati. She couldn't quite handle it. Over here to the near side, backing up is Rosen. Thrown into the left wing corner. It's going to be Gianna Monaco down low. Gianna hangs on to it, sends it over to the far side for Elena. Elena pinned in on the half wall. Orazati drags it out, pushing it back down low. Orazati sent over here to the near side for G. Coming in is Wiedenmeyer. Wiedenmeyer pushing it better. Is that Smith? I'm sorry, that's Smith, folks. Gianna puts a girl on the wall, and it's going to be firing a shot. Is going to be the Wizards. Rivera with the save at 6:06 to go here in the period. Your lineup out there now. Severs and Monaco flanking Orazati. A face-off won by the Wizards. Monaco on the forecheck forced her to go back up the strong side, trying to trap around Severs. Knocked loose by Monaco. Over to Orazati, 3-on-1. Orazati, high slot, fires a shot. Rebound out front for Severs. Back across for Orazati, who fans on the one-timer. Down to the corner, fire one back behind the net. Here comes Severs. Out to the point for Rosen. Rosen claps one back behind the net. Coming in is going to be Orazati. Monaco in front of that. Monaco try to slam one in. Severs pushes one forward. And the goaltender finally smothers it as Orazati was hit on top of the goaltender at 5:39. Not smart by the East Coast Wizards. Never push anybody on top of the defenseless goaltender. Not sure what they teach in hockey anymore these days. Your lineup out there. Going to be Mullet and Lou on D. Monaco and Severs winging it, along with Orazati taking the draw in the left wing circle. Face-off won by the Wizards. Out to the point. Cut off by Lou. Poke check by the Wizards. Lou going to have to regroup it back to Mullet. Mullet over to Monaco. Monaco comes in across blue line. Heads it towards Severs, and it was just a little behind her. Coming in hard is going to be Lou. Lou punks on a poke check it forward towards Severs. Severs down low for Monaco. Wizards regrouping. Monaco on the forecheck now. Out towards Rotman. Cut off by Mullet. Mullet in front of the select benches. Coming in is going to be Rotman. East Coast Wizards hits the brakes and fires a shot. Saved by Rivera. Picked up by Lou. Knocked loose by Bailey. Another save by Rivera. She's going to smother it, and we're going to whistle at 5:01 to go here in the period. Your lineup out there now is going to be Rotman at center. In the Swakos, Wiedenmeyer, then Rosen and Sloan. Westergaard on the blue line. On the far side, Wizards controlling out to the right point in front of select benches. Thrown right back down low. Westergaard coming in. Lost off the stick of the Wizards. Westergaard trying to muscle it forward. Coming in for support is going to be the second Wizards player. Rotman comes and picks her pocket. And it's going to be Rotman pushing it up the ice. Rotman up the middle, looking for Sloan. Or Wiedenmeyer rather. Coming in is going to be Westergaard in front of the penalty boxes now. Picked up by Wiedenmeyer, dropped back into the hands of the Wizards. Chip past Sloan over here to the near side for Amanda Rosen as she collects the loose change. Rosen on the far side, makes a move, cut off by two. Back in the hands of Amanda. She's going to pull it back over here to the near side. Rosen goes cross ice into the zone for Wiedenmeyer. No offsides on the call. 4:20 coming in. It's Zoe Smith along with Gurion. Now he is calling it offsides. And the selects are going to have to regroup once they tag back up. Over here to the near side towards Smith. Gurion going to cut her off. Thrown in behind the net of Rivera. It's going to be Gianna Monaco coming to work here in the left wing corner. Gianna drags it forward. Nice little move there. It's Gianna with speed. 3-on-3. G going to take it wide left. She's got Smith. Makes a move towards the middle. Gianna high left side. Fires the shot. Blocker save in the left wing corner. Back down low looking for Elena. Out to the point for G. G fires one low. Bouncing puck. Top left side was blocked by the Wizards. Come back the other way in front of Bailey. It's 1-on-1. Chip back in the left wing corner. As the Wizards go for the line change, it's going to be Gianna Monaco down low. G sends it over to Smith. Smith's got Monaco breaking. Elena off her skates, hangs onto it, backhands one down in the corner. 3:33 to go here in the third period. Elena Monaco on the forecheck. Over to the far side, breaking out. Lou cuts it off between the legs of Elena, and it's 2-on-1 in front of Mullet. High, wide left, looking to go cross ice. Right wing hash marks, fires a shot off the crossbar into the netting, and out of play it goes at 3:18 here in the period. Your lineups out there now for the selects. Gonna be Sophia Monaco, Kaylani Severs, Gia Orizati. Blue liners are Mullet and Sophia Lou. Out to the right point, past Monaco goes D to D. Out towards Severs, off the shin guards of Mullet, picked off out, and Monaco just fans on it. Look at to fire another shot, blocked by Lou. It's 3-on-3 the other way. Lou, Monaco, and Severs. Lou comes across over to Sophia Monaco. Monaco, left wing corner, puck protection, takes him down into the wall. Left wing side. Monaco still hanging on to it, looking for support. Here comes Severs. Severs trying to drag it out on the far side. Orizati coming in. Knocked loose by Orizati, and Wizards regrouping up here to the near side. 1-on-1 in front of Westergaard. Backing up as Lou drops it top of the left circle. Looks to fire a shot over the crossbar on the far side for Sophia Monaco. Monaco trying to pounce it up off the boards. Kept in by the Wizards. Knuckle puck in the center over to Severs. Severs to Monaco. Monaco trying to muscle it out of the zone. She does. Wizards going to dump it back in, and Western Selects go for the much-needed line change. It's Westergaard in the corner for Lou. Lou back over here to the near side for Severs. Severs left wing handful pinned in by two. Trying to dig it out is going to be Rotman now on the near side. Bounce towards Westergaard. Chopped loose by Wiedemeyer. Out towards the blue line. Pass Rotman down in the left wing corner. It goes for the East Coast Wizards. Westergaard going to put her into the wall. Hanging on is going to be the Wizards. Rotman comes in and bodies the girl off on a 2-on-2 50-50 battle in the corner. Now Westergaard swings back around to the defensive side of it. 2 minutes remaining here in the period. Severs at the left face-off dot. Lou right in front of the blue paint. And then Wiedemeyer in the high slot. Now the 2-on-2 battles still begged, make it 3-on-2 for the Western Selects. Trying to dig it out is going to be Severs. Coming down low is going to be swung out of the zone by Rotman. Tipped, he said no icing. At 1:40 to go here in the period. Wiedemeyer on the forecheck now. Picked off by Rosen at neutral ice. Rosen pulls it back. Harassed by one. Victor Pock is going to be the Wizards. Rotman comes and takes away the loose change on the far side in front of the Selects benches. It's going to be Rotman pushing it up the ice. Rotman in front of the Wizards benches. Patiently waits, comes back left face off dot. She had Sloan in front of the net. Couldn't get it to her. Firing a shot off the back of the net. Up and out of play it goes at 1:17 to go here in the period. And the Western Selects have pulled the goaltender. Down by 2. And Western Selects changes things up. It's going to be Wiedemeyer along with Elena Monaco and Severs up front, with Orizati taking the face-off. Lou and Rosen. Lou fans on the face-off on the draw, or on the shot from the draw. Back across, Elena Monaco bodies it up. There's going to be 4 red jerseys out. Rosen coming in, make it 5. Severs picks up the loose change. Here to the near side, Orizati goes down. Elena sends it into the corner for Severs. Severs bodied off. Here comes Elena Monaco. Monaco knocks it free. Orizati coming in. Monaco still battling it out with Severs. Elena trying to dig it forward. She gets to Orizati. Orizati fires a shot, and goaltender makes the save as Orizati. Nope, that was Severs that went down. Nope, that was Orizati that went down. 50.2 seconds to go.
Way to battle, G!
Rotman coming in. Monaco heads to the slot with Rotman behind her. Orizati on the draw. Lou top of the right circle. Severs coming in from the right side. Severs trying to drag it out. Puck goes behind the net. Rotman coming in. Rotman sends one towards Rosen. Knocked away by the Wizards. Rosen gets back on it. At the blue line, she's battling it out. Puck comes out of the zone. Rotman falls on top of it. In front of the Wizard benches. Trying to drag it out is going to be Elena Monaco. She does. And she threw it behind Orizati. Lou going to have to get on her horse to pick it up. She does. Lou curling around with 25 seconds over to Severs at the blue line. It's knocked loose. Picked up by Lou, and that's going to be fired in by the East Coast Wizards for the empty netter. Number 22, with time running out. 18.7 seconds. And it's 5-2 right now, folks. It's going to be Elena Monaco and Smith flanking Gurion. Blue liners are going to be Mullet and Westergaard. at the right side. Here comes Elena Monaco along with Smith along the boards, down in the right wing corner. Smith going to work, sends one to the front of the net. Saved by the goaltender. Westergaard coming in with 4 seconds down low for Elena Monaco and Gurion. Monaco comes in, and that sound is the end of the game. Your final score here at the Edge Sports Center in Bedford, Massachusetts is the East Coast Wizards 5 and the Western Selects 2. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies Recap. For the visiting Western Selects, penalties on Elena Monaco body checking in the first period at 4:10. Sophia Monaco holding, and the second period time, don't remember what it was because I scratched it out on accident. Goals scored by Sophia Monaco in the first period at 2:03, assisted by Orizati and Westergaard, and Wiedenmeyer with the second goal at 3:38 in the second, assisted by Rotman and Rosen. For the home team, East Coast Wizards, the lone penalty tripping on number 43 at 6:45 in the second. Goals scored by number 10 at 13:50 in the first, number 11 at 10:06 in the first, number 28 at 1:20 in the first. Their last 2 goals came in the third period. Number 10 on the board again at 11:09 in the third, and number 22 with the empty netter at 18.7 seconds to go. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results if you're a Western Selects fan, but what a successful weekend for the girls. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Once again, your final score here at the Edge Sports Center in Bedford, Massachusetts. East Coast Wizards 5, Western Selects 2. And as we sign off for the weekend, we'll see you next weekend up at Scotiabank Pond as the Chicago Phantoms are taking their talents across the border into Toronto for a 4-game set, hopefully more than that. But in any event, as we sign off once again, thanks for watching, and Minnesota Lakers grandma, good night wherever you are.